You've arrived. What took you so long?
Sorry. I was held up. Originium.
A blessing, solely yours, but stolen and tainted. Your fate isn't confined to one path. This time, leave no regrets. Travel forth, Administrator. Originium is the pillar of life, the link that connects everyone. This expedition must not fail. This will be a difficult campaign. Zip across when you're ready.
These flowers are...
A legacy, a tomb, a lonely soul, never meant to bear such burdens. In the end, you chose not to let go.
Even you have decided to help me.
Hold the line! Let them pass! I barely felt that! Is that all you've got? Don't go beyond this point. It's dangerous. The pain. Temples, anger. Try not to move. You might have a fracture.
You're the administrator.
Still breathing. It's safer. Stay with me, child. We won't leave you. Right here. Hold on, cold. Here, come closer. Name. How about Perlica? can hardly recall anything. Who are you?
My name is Perlica. I am the supervisor of Endfield Industries. While you get reacquainted with this place, I will also be in charge of your well-being. You might not remember this either, but you've always been the leader of Endfield Industries. You are the paragon, and most important companion of every Endfielder.
Apologies. My mind's completely blank.
But for someone like you, this fresh new beginning might just work out. In any case, welcome home, Administrator. Your physical examinations are complete. We can now take you on a tour. This is our HQ. She is the pinnacle of human science and technology. Originium-powered multi-surface vessel, Dijong. A majestic world, isn't it?
I saw it in my memories. It's...
Talos 2. Our home. Everyone calls Talos 2 a planet. But truth be told, it's actually the second moon of the planet named Talos. Much about Talos 2 remains a mystery to us. We're also facing enemies that once threatened our entire civilization. But since you're here, I believe that Endfield is capable of overcoming these challenges. You once carried this piece of Originium with you everywhere. Every Specialist Tech Division operator carries a piece of proto-rig. The mineral helps teleprotocol triangulation. This is your very own proto-rig, and it carries secrets. Only privy to you.
It's responding to my call, and it seems to know me really well.
Everything we need for our survival would be impossible without Originium. The mineral powers our machines, and is the basis of the arts we wield. When we first arrived at Talos 2, we planted Originium upon this new world. The spark from our distant origins was meant to create a new place to call home. But war destroyed our first landing. Though we achieved victory, we paid a bloody toll that left us battered and ruined. To revive our civilization, you led Endfield and developed the proto-rig technology, as well as its ultimate evolution, the Protocol Automation Core.
The fruits of our labor.
Yes. Our plan is to deploy.
Special mission.
Reboot of life. Someone very important commissioned us with the Zeroth Directive. Your awakening, as well as the mission and plan I mentioned, are a part of it.
So, who commissioned it?
You did.
Need a progress update, Fiona. I'm still trying to re-establish contact. Wait! Pelica! We have multiple unknown objects coming in fast! Watch out!
Anchors? Hold on tight, Endman. Stay close to me, Administrator. Look there, Endman. We must act now.
Nonsense! We got a big one incoming! Get to cover! We need to fall back and regroup!
Lead them to us. Careful.
Supervisor Perlica, you arrived at just the right time. Our temporary defenses have been breached. If you weren't here...
And I'm glad that you're all right, Director Chin. I believe you have a sit-rep for me.
Yes. An anchor fell right into the base. The thing won't stop spawning the Angoloi. We've sent all our injured personnel to the control tower. There are just too many Angoloi, and they will overrun our security division eventually.
We must find a way to stop the anchor.
Supervisor Perlica, may I ask who this...
Ah, of course. This is our Administrator.
Endministrator? Are we talking about the Endministrator? Apologies. Many operators in Valley 4 have never seen you before, Endman. News of your awakening. When we received the message from Dijon, the entire crew tried to plan a welcoming ceremony. But just a few days later, we were suddenly attacked. I didn't expect you to arrive here in the midst of the battle.
We're here to help, Director Chin. Do we have any news about the missing personnel? How many of our people are outside the base?
It's hard to say. The Angoloi just kept attacking. Security Division can only maintain a limited security perimeter.
People here are in danger. I suggest we delay our earlier arrangements, Administrator. Good, Administrator. I knew you would say that. Director Chin, we'll handle the hostiles in the base and direct any of your missing staff to the control tower for safety.
Ah, wonderful. Your help will set my mind at ease. Good luck out there.
By the way, I'm not seeing Mr. Andre anywhere. Where is he right now?
Ugh, that silly old man. He went off trying to be a hero again. That fool never stops treating his projects with far more respect than his own feathery hide. Anyway, if you see that old fool, tie him up and haul him back to the control tower. This might be the only safe place left in the base.
We'll find him. Have faith in us. The anchor at the old factory is still spawning Angoloi. We must first eliminate this threat.
It's...
Stay strong, people! We're winning! Two more! Stay in the fight!
Are you all right?
Supervisor Perlica. Thank goodness you're finally here. We assembled here after the anchor fall and managed to hold on to this place. Okay, I guess we held on to this place until 5 minutes ago.
Look there, Endman. We must act now.
Why, tell us! Supervisor Perlica! The anchor! Take out the anchor!
Get crushed!
Tie him up and haul him back.
Special Operator Chen. Am I the first to arrive or what?
Nicely done, Endman. And thank goodness you arrived on time, Chen.
Awesome, right? What do you think of that move? I'll show you an even deadlier killer move next time. A single swing will take anything out, guaranteed. Administrator, I'm Chen Chen-yu, or Chen for short. If you got a problem you need trimming, my blade is yours to command. Oh, Perlica also told me about you. Every time she mentions the Endman, she just goes on and on and on.
We should check on Mr. Andre.
This hurts.
Mr. Andre, are you all right?
The lab. The prototype. Enemies! Did you fight them off? You are... Enman!
Tie him up and
You're
haul him
really
back.
back! I thought you'd be here 10 days later. You're not hurt, are you? And what's with the mask? Never mind that. Thank goodness you're back. Enman, it's been 10 years. We finally did it. We cracked the project you left behind. Puccini and Popov can finally rest in peace. During their final moments, they lamented that they couldn't deliver this solution into your hands.
Endman, this is Mr. Andre, our resident Endfield technical expert at this site. He is also the chief engineer of the Automated Industry Complex.
Huh? What's with the formal intro, Supervisor Perlick? Wait, did Enman really forget? This isn't fair. Why? Why does suffering always happen to... No.
We should set aside the details for later. Now, Mr. Andre, why did you risk your safety to rush to this place?
That's because I saw the anchor crashing into the old factory. So I rushed over here to check if the prototype was all right. Look, here it is.
Is this the contraption you were protecting? It looks really expensive. You must have spent quite a bit of time on it.
It would be unfair to say that this is my work. A friend of mine left this prototype to me. I'm very grateful that you came here and saved it.
Tie him up and haul him back.
Now that the anchor has been taken out, there shouldn't be any more angular...
Leave it to us. By the way, Director Chin requests your immediate return to the control tower.
Oh, so, what was she like when she asked about me?
That fool never stops treating his projects with far more respect than his own feathery hide.
Oh, dear. I'm finished.
This is an all-channel broadcast. I repeat, this is an all-channel broadcast. All Security Division combatants are to assemble at the base entrance ASAP.
I believe Director Chin needs help at her plate.
Go and assemble. I'll be with you shortly once I'm done checking the machine.
Chen will keep Mr. Andre safe. Let's go and support Director Chin.
Assessing exterior damage is difficult. I also need to check the interior structure. Gotta figure out a way to delay the meeting with Director Chin. Oh, dear.
Doing okay? Did you get hurt?
Probably sprained my ankle when I passed out. Oh, age is really catching up on me.
Okay. I guess you can leave first, Endman and Perlica. I'll watch over the big owl. I mean, Mr. Andre.
What's going on, Director Chin? Landbreakers. And so many of them.
This isn't the worst of it. Look over there.
the deployment area we reserved for the automation core.
From the scale of the rising smoke columns, the deployment area has completely fallen. This area was completely surrounded by Angeloi, yet these bandits still got through. How did they manage to...
Those landbreakers we encountered were probably just their vanguard. Director Chin, is there anything we can use?
Security Division gathered as much intel as they could. I'll sync it with you. We have yet to recover from the anchor fall. Power's still out, and we've taken heavy casualties. The Angeloi destroyed many backup cables. Our systems are failing. The attacking landbreakers have been confirmed as the Bone Crushers. Their objective remains unclear at present. But their assault was too well timed to be accidental. If the current situation persists, we will not be able to successfully deploy the automation core. We can use the resonance tower to activate Originium for power, but its energy cost is steep. It won't last long.
We have another option available. If we can deploy the PAC, we can restore base operations.
You mean, we power the resonance tower with the PAC?
Yes, we can use the AIC to set up a power transmission relay. Once the resonance tower is activated, the base will get some respite.
But there are so many landbreakers along the way. If only we could weaken them.
Of course we can! Landbreakers? You got a team of pros, Director Chin. Edmund, you saw what I did, right? I know tons about fighting these scummy LBs.
I'm afraid my creaky bones won't let me swing a weapon. But I can still offer plenty of help with the automation core.
But should we come up with a more foolproof plan? There are just so many LBs outside.
Have faith in us, Director Chin. I'm not just the supervisor of Endfield Industries. I'm also the acting lead of the Endfield Crisis.
I'm part of it too. Excited to work with you, Enman. I'm sure there's a lot I can learn from you.
All operators accounted for. The team is ready for the mission.
Give me the front row this time. I want to be the first out of the door. Alrighty. Now let's go and teach those pipe faces what happens when you mess with Endfield.
Administrator, I'd actually prefer it if you can just stay and rest here. Fighting the Landbreakers is very different from fighting the Angeloi. The conditions of your health... Much appreciated, Entman. So, we have a conclusion, Director Chin. The Crisis Team will whittle down enemy forces, deploy the PAC at the designated site, and transmit power back to base with relay towers to restore base operation. Mr. Andre, I'll contact you once the roads are clear. Apologies for forcing you to travel into the wildlands, but we will...
No problem. I feel so much better knowing I can finally help everyone properly this time.
Stop puffing up your feathers, old man. Administrator, Supervisor Perlica, and Operator Chen, do be careful out there. Before I forget, the TP point is not part of the base's power system. If there's something more that you can handle, just head back to base and rest. We're counting on you. Endman, let's first activate the teleprotocol point. TP points will let the team move around faster. And... Andre... He just updated me about your condition. Please keep yourself safe out there.
Enfield won't stop progressing.
Waiting for your orders, Administrator. I'll protect everyone. Waiting for your orders, Administrator.
Still waiting for something? Originium will carve.
Prepped and ready to go.
come snowboarding with me, Endman? Wonderful performance, and it's also usable in extreme environments.
Antal of OPZ-7 reporting for duty. I've studied Originium automation and occasionally help with modifying or repairing Originium devices. You may approach me for such tasks. And I have a question for you. What is the material of your mask? Carbon?
Catcher, Op Team Z7. My role is giving the team cover and logistics support. I specialize in defensive operations and I'm good with the blade. And I hope I'll be an effective addition to your team.
Captain Akakuri of Operation Team Z7 reporting in. The operations dossier, budget summary, and action plan are ready for review. Which would you like to read first?
OPZ-7 Skirmisher, Fluoride. Got anything to say? No? How about we just call it a day?
Why do I have to do this again? Greetings, Administrator. I'm Estella. And please don't give me physically intensive assignments. Thank you.
Catcher, Op Team Z7. My role.
OPZ-7 Skirmisher, Fluoride. Got anything to...
Catcher, Op Team Z7.
Why do I have to do this again?
Catello Wolfguard Lupino, Enfield Crisis Team. I represent a pack. Give me any merc job, and as long as our contract stands, I'll be your claws and fangs.
Originium will carve a path for us.
Get a new assignment.
I am trying to compose a bad joke for you.
Who's due for some bad luck this time? Who's due for some bad luck this time?
These LBs really aren't scared of anything, huh? Are you alright?
This is strange. The Landbreakers have built a camp here, but they did not loot the nearby areas.
That means we kept most of our stuff, right? Sounds like good news to me.
But it makes no sense. These raiders often raid various sites and settlements for essential resources. I was expecting to see devastation.
So you're saying that they left most of the loot nearby, but stayed put here? It's not raiding. More like occupying.
Occupying?
Entman? Supervisor Perlica? I'm on my way with the cleanup crew. Please wait for us.
Oh, it's Big Owl. Wait, he didn't mention my name?
We'll talk about the Landbreakers later. Our priority is to deploy the automation core. Since Andre and his crew are arriving soon, we can clean this site of their illegal and unwanted structures.
Oh, my legs are giving out. This physical work almost got me killed. Anyway, this place is cleaned up. No time to lose now. Let's get started.
Whoa, let's just take it easy. You seem super excited today.
Of course I am. Our goal in coming to the hub base is to prepare the AIC factory. We gotta run it through a field test and production trial. Though I must admit, I never expected to do it under such dire circumstances.
Supervisor Perlica, we've received your protocol application and verified all access authority levels. You may issue the order for PAC deployment anytime now.
Understood. The Endman and I shall initiate deployment at once. Endman, the PAC is protected by the highest levels of encryption. Only you can authorize its deployment. Everything is now in place. Let us begin.
Administrator, You can't imagine how long I've been waiting for this day to come. Of course, this is one small step for Enfield, but a meaningful leap for our civilization. The PAC is the heart of the AIC factory. Once connected to power, it will let us build entire production lines out of nothing in the wilderness. The AIC factory will be a symbol of our endeavors in bringing the lifeblood of civilization into the frontiers.
Perlica has always been harping on about the automation core. I'm actually curious about what it looks like in real life. Not much. Perlica and the people in the R&D center are the ones working on it. We often use the tele-protocol, but they say the automation core will give us even more important functions. Perlica always says that the automation core and the AIC factory are going to help us change the future of this planet. And now, it's finally happening.
Woohoo! That's wonderful! It's just like what I've envisaged. We can totally deploy the PAC further north and push into the frontiers. Sorry. I just got a little too excited.
With the protocol automation core deployed, this place is now the core AIC area. We can begin setting up our teleprotocol network. The AIC factory will need the core AIC area to perform production work. It will also be able to support and satisfy resource needs in its area. Now that we've seen the stars, we should plant our feet on solid ground. You reminded us with this line on more than one occasion. Don't worry, Endman. We have not forgotten your lesson. The protocol automation core and the entire AIC factory it supports will give rise to new hope.
I'm gonna give the automation core a few tweaks. Just deploy the relay towers and transmit power to the protocol resonance tower. This will let us force restart the Originium power facilities within...
I've allocated a batch of relay tower from our stockpile. We can now deploy these facilities anytime at the required locations.
Wow, that sounds awesome! How does it work?
Oh, you can treat it as a form of facility printing based on the properties of Originium. As for what the automation core could really do, this is just the tip of the iceberg. By using the reverse internalization technology, the automation core can serve even greater purposes. But right now, let's focus on the problem at hand.
Entering core AIC area.
So, Yenman's fighting style is pretty unique and impressive. I'm really curious how the Endmen fought at full power.
Nicely done. Our next step is to start power transmission from the PAC. Endman! Just plug the cable in right here!
Both the PAC and relay tower seem to be in working order. Now, we just need to deploy more relay towers and transmit power to the resonance tower.
Well, looks like my work here is done. Supervisor Perlica, I guess I'll head over there to do some inspection. Using the protocol resonance tower to force activate Originium might damage our facilities. If we're not careful with this, we might fry every Originium facility in the area.
Okay then. Time to split our forces. Completing the automated industry complex is a top priority for Enfield Industries. It is our core solution for dealing with the hazards of Talos 2. Enfield completed basic verifications of the PAC technology several years ago. However, we encountered a crucial bottleneck that delayed our progress. Until recently.
Entering core AIC area.
High-quality minerals. You can probably use them for building temporary shelters.
Engaging. Stay safe, team.
Target locked. Fire! Say ice and snow! Freeze!
We're almost there, Endman.
Endfield has arrived. Their administrator has taken notice of us. All the boss's predictions have come true.
Good. Connection interfaces look normal. I was worried about compatibility issues between our old and new equipment.
I thought you Enfielders would never finish that project of yours, but you just deployed it in a flash. This tech is incredible.
We now only need a single night to construct a proper shelter in the wildlands. This is the future that we want to achieve with our AIC factory technology. What was once our dream has finally made a major stride forward.
You did a great job, Big Owl. Oh, I mean, Mr. Andre.
Oh, why so polite today, Master Chen? You got my feathers tingling and fluffed. I can hardly recall the last time you called me Mr. Andre.
I've always been like this.
Endman, Supervisor Perlica, power is back online at the hub base. Thank you so much.
Roger that, Director Chin. The automation core is working well. Perhaps we can run a few more tests. Is there anything else we can help with?
Yes, we could definitely use the support. The comms node is still under repair, so we can't contact other regions yet. And we're sure... Right now, the biggest problem is the Originium byproduct processing center. If anything happens to that place, the results could be disastrous. I'm forwarding information.
Wait, the Angeloy wouldn't cause this kind of damage. Maybe the Landbreakers had their eyes on something inside.
What's in the byproduct you mentioned? Another important project of yours?
Byproducts include all sorts of things you can think of. But Originium batteries will be the most important. I guess the LBs are after that. Let's set aside how many these raiders stole for now. The worst part is that they know little about the safe handling of flammable and explosive materials. Things will be catastrophic if they accidentally set off an Originium explosion.
Someone must have planned and coordinated this Landbreaker attack on our base, the underground lab, the Protocol Automation Core deployment area. And now, Byproduct Processing Center. Landbreakers usually wouldn't consider these as prime targets for looting and raiding.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's head over right now and check out what those pipe-faced bandits are after.
The photo tells me that the processing center has suffered severe damage. We must repair the local infrastructure first. Otherwise, we can't ensure—
This is where the AIC factory comes in. Let's head on over to the core AIC.
So, what do people think about Talos 2?
Looking back, the Civilization band has come a long way. We've carved out a long history